Hey, welcome back to the channel. Now, I was just reading about Airbnb, and they've just recently gone into a big sponsorship deal with the Olympics. Now, I remember back to when Sydney had the Olympics in the year 2000, so 8 years before Airbnb was even a thing. And even back then, people had been leaving their houses and putting them on there for accommodation. So what I thought I'd do today is just go out and check out some of the local events that are around. Now, just in this area now, in the next couple of weeks, there's that many major events coming up. There's the first off, there's a triathlon that's just sort of a small-scale triathlon that has 3,000 competitors, so that brings 3,000 people to the area. There's also the President's Cup with Tiger Woods, which has brought heaps of tourists down here. And then coming up, we've got the Australian Open in January. Where I am now it's about 10 kilometres away from the stadium, but yeah, people still book out all the way through here, so that's another popular one. Now, this used to be sort of a quiet bay beach for the locals, and then up until a few years ago, people got really excited for some reason about these sort of beach boxes. Sort of came along with Instagram. And now you see, all the time, hundreds of tourists coming down just to get selfies and photos with these beach boxes. Obviously, some are more popular than others. Now, this is probably one of the most popular ones, which is the boxing kangaroo. Now, the other interesting thing about these beach boxes is the price they actually go for. These things, one recently sold for 400,000. Now that's 400,000 Australian dollars. So they're not really that cheap, but and there's rules where you can't actually stay in these overnight. So no point buying one to put it up as accommodation. It's basically you've just got one to come sit in and hang out at the beach. Big tourist coach that's brought all the tourists, which is pretty interesting. Now, the good thing about having all these events on, like the Laser World Sailing Championships, which is the qualifier for the Tokyo Olympics, happening in February, means that all my Airbnbs get booked out well ahead of time in relation to these events at nice prices as well. So it's really, really good. I really enjoy hosting people that are coming for these events as well. They've all got interesting stories. They're coming from interesting places around the world. So something really positive there. Now, it's actually really still out here today, which is unusual. It does get quite windy out here, which is probably one of the reasons they're holding the Sailing World Championships here. But usually you'll see a lot of kite surfers out here taking advantage of the winds that come across this way. So it's a really popular spot for kite surfing. Whereas Bondi is really popular with the surfers. This is a bay beach, so if you want to get your adrenaline rush on, you really got to get into that kite surfing. When it comes to short-term rental accommodation, it's good to be in an area with lots of different events and things that keep the people coming and keep your places booked. And as you can see, they just keep coming and coming. So 3,000 competitors in this particular race here.